In this video, we will walk through the steps of setting up the validation environment for PandaBoard. In order to complete this test, the following items are required: a set of speakers or a pair of headphones, a HDMI Type A to HDMI Type A cable, a serial cable or USB to serial adapter, a 5-volt power supply, an SD card formatted and loaded with the validation environment, and a USB thumb drive. Any size will do. Let's start by connecting your speakers to the audio jack. Then we'll insert the thumb drive into one of the USB slots. Then connect your HDMI cable to the HDMI display port. Next, connect your serial cable or USB to serial adapter. Insert your SD card. Your SD card should be formatted and loaded with the validation environment prior to running this test. Here's what your setup should look like. Connect the power supply and boot the platform. The first test will push random information to your display. The next test will tell us if the video output is properly being displayed on the screen. The next test will be audio. Make sure your volume is set properly. If you have a display that supports audio, you will hear this test twice. The first one coming from the speakers, the second one coming from your display. Here's an example of what you should hear. The next test will blink the LEDs on the board. Take a look at your LEDs on your board and you'll notice that the LEDs are blinking much slower. The last two tests are done from the command line on your Linux host. Once your LED tests are complete, we will now write a file to the USB thumb drive and read it back. You'll notice that the thumb drive transfer test was completed. If the USB thumb drive is not connected on startup, this test will fail. The last test you will need to run yourself. This test will verify that your WLAN is functional. You will need an open network connection prior to running this test. In the terminal, type WLAN test, followed by an SSID, and then an IP. In this example, we will ping a system on the same network. Make sure your module gets loaded and you're able to see the SSID of your network. If everything goes well, you should see 5 packets transmitted, 5 packets received. This will conclude the validation test environment.